What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best entry-level DSLRs in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you're looking to save a bit of money and still get a quality product, we say check out the Canon EOS Rebel T7, also known as the best budget entry-level DSLR available on the market in 2021. Canon EOS Rebel T7 sports a 24-megapixel image sensor. The bayonet is surprisingly made of metal, while the device also has a 3-inch screen and printed keys. But it is necessary to note that the monitor is fixed and has no touch function. This model also offers automatic scene mode and scene mode programs. While the automatic mode analyzes the subject and in most cases selects the correct shooting settings, the subject programs are programmed for a specific type of subject, such as sports or landscape photography. The creative automation feature is also available, allowing the photographer some freedom of action. At the top of the camera, the commands are grouped on the right to be at hand. Advanced photographers can choose the semi-automatic mode, as well as the manual one to gain more control over the image. The various modes are selected exclusively using the mode dial on top of the camera. The Canon Rebel T7 does not have an HDMR or panorama function, but it does offer a bracketing function with 3 shots and exposure distances. The small built-in flash appears automatically or manually, and if a small flash is not enough, the camera also has a TTL connection port. In video mode, the Canon Rebel T7 focuses on tradition, not innovation. The device offers the photographer a maximum of full HD video recording with 1920 by 1080 pixels and a frame rate of up to 25 frames per second. Control options for adjusting the exposure are also available. The battery and memory card compartment is located on the bottom of the camera. In conclusion, the Canon EOS Rebel T7 is a home camera for photographers who don't want to spend a lot of money and can do without the latest technology. Image quality is good and the equipment is extensive. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. The next product we'll talk about is the Nikon D5600, also known as the best value entry-level DSLR that you can find in the market in 2021. We are looking at the youngest offshoot of Nikon's mid-range DSLR series that combines multimedia photography with versatile wireless technology. In terms of core and driving power, the Nikon D5600 retains from its predecessor the already well-known 24.2 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor without optical low-pass filter, focus with 39 AF points, as well as the X-Speed 4 processor, the ISO range 100 to 25/600, and full HD video with 60 FPS. However, videographers will have an extra reason to be pleased, as the D5600 has taken over the time-lapse function from the Nikon D7200, which will give enough space for video lovers to express their creativity. Aspects that have been further improved are the touchscreen function of the screen and communication with smart devices using the SnapBridge application. The Nikon D5600 has retained the mobile capacitive 3.2-inch TFT LCD screen from its predecessor, but has added several new options. The virtual FN key, very popular with the D5500, can now activate and deactivate the auto ISO option. Now, when viewing photos, there is a so-called frame advance bar option on the screen, which makes it much easier to scroll through photos, which is borrowed from the great Nikon D5 and Nikon D500. When it comes to wireless communication with other devices, the word of the day here is the SnapBridge application, which uses the Bluetooth low-energy technology to maintain a constant connection between the camera and phone or tablet. Of course, there is a built-in Wi-Fi with NFC support, another benefit that users like. Also available are several special effects that creatively enhance the look of images and include super vivid, night vision, pop, miniature effect, toy camera effect, photo illustration, selective color, and more. During shooting, photographers can autofocus continuously with the ability to track subjects and recognize faces to achieve maximum sharpness. Furthermore, there is a built-in stereo microphone that can be used to record high-quality sound during movie recording. For the listed price, you can't beat this guy. If you're looking for the best premium entry-level DSLR available on the market in 2021, we say check out the Canon EOS Rebel T8i. This model is advertised as a home camera for beginners, hobbyists, and content creators, but has some high-quality features found on top-level Canon cameras, making it the most advanced camera in the EOS Rebel line. Most notable is its ability to record 4K videos, including vertical clips, which will appeal to all you vloggers out there. Combined with easy-to-use guides and controls, it's one of the best DSLR cameras for novice photographers. There aren't too many significant differences between the T7i and T8i, other than a small difference in weight and an improved image processor. The most important difference is that the T8i is powered by Canon's Digic 8 processor, which allows 4K video recording and continuous shooting at 7 frames per second, which is a missing feature of the T7i and its 6 frames per second. Also included in the mix is a 3-inch touchscreen LCD that gives us more visual control when adjusting focus points, navigating menus, and viewing images. Measuring 5.16 by 4 by 3 inches and weighing 18.2 ounces with battery and SD card included, this model is light and compact enough to put it on a backpack and forget it's there. If you're learning visually or aren't fond of reading equipment manuals, the T8i's 3-inch LCD screen will guide you through the camera's various functions and settings so you're ready to take sharp, clear photos and videos in no time. These screens will prove especially useful for beginners as they learn all the cool little bits and details regarding the T8i. Creative filters will always be an advantage, especially for beginners who want creative shots without using photo editing software. T8i filters include soft focus, fisheye effect, water-based paints, game camera, HDR art vivid, HDR embossed, and more. The Canon EOS Rebel T8i is equipped with a 24.1 megapixel sensor, ISO 100 at 25/600, 45-point cross AF, and Digic 8 image processors. Capturing fine detail in vibrant, realistic colors with every shot is not a problem. Portraits, sports, landscapes, this camera will tackle everything. The T8i not only captures sharp 4K UHD video at up to 24 FPS, but is a significant advantage in support for 16:9 vertical video output, perfect for vloggers and content creators who use popular social media platforms. As for the battery, this guy can last all day. The same goes for the T8i. According to the manufacturer, its battery will last up to 1,240 shots if you use only the viewfinder. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. Up next, the silver medalist for today, the runner-up best entry-level DSLR on the 2021 market, Canon EOS Rebel SL3. This is not the cheapest Canon DSLR out there, but it is certainly worth the buck. The device sports a 24.1 megapixel APS-C sensor, while also matching Canon's latest Digic 8 processor. It gives the new camera better image quality at high ISO settings than the older EOS Rebel SL2, more advanced autofocus live view, and 4K video for the first time in a DSLR at this price. If you use the viewfinder, Canon offers a basic but effective 9-point autofocus system. By today's standards, it's not much, but the focus points are evenly spaced at more than half the width and height of the frame, are marked, and are easy to get used to. The live autofocus feature is much more sophisticated. It uses Canon's own dual pixel sensor technology that splits each photo spot on the sensor in two to check the distance using the same autofocus principle used by DSLRs. Other key features of this camera are a 3-inch touchscreen with variable angle and built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for wireless image transfer to a smartphone or tablet. The viewfinder is a little less than the average DSLR because it uses a cheaper pentamirror design instead of the usual pentaprism, but is bright and sharp, and the autofocus points and shooting information are displayed clearly. All in all, we'll conclude the Rebel SL3 has Canon's premium APS-C sensor, very good live view autofocus, and 4K video, and is the perfect DSLR for beginners. It is packed with useful, quality, yet easy-to-use features, and is certainly a purchase you won't regret. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. And finally, thanks to its great features, high-quality performance, and a really good balance of price and quality, we can freely conclude that the Nikon D3500 is the best overall entry-level DSLR that can be found on the market in 2021. The Nikon D3500 is an entry-level DSLR from the company's popular line that has proven itself in the market as extremely competent in beginner circles. The Nikon D3500 has undergone a bit of restyling compared to the previous D3400. The camera is quite small for a single DSLR, but compared to a mirrorless camera, it's kinda chunky. At the same time, it is designed as a device that should be adaptive to beginners, to fit nicely in the hand and not seem so overly complicated. All the more so, the hand grip is increased without affecting the increase in size at the same time. Added live view mode from the top when restyling and rearranging details, which allows you to use the display when shooting instead of the viewfinder at the back. In addition to the viewfinder, which is quite impressive, we also highlight the focus button on the device's left side. To the right of the screen are the usual keys for photo gallery, deletion, plus the keys arranged in a circle. Also included in the mix is a variety of modes and an exceptionally wide range of options for adjusting each parameter individually. Another of Nikon's better moves is the guide mode, which guides users who encounter such a camera for the first time to every available option. The focus works great and quietly. The speed is good. Focusing on static subjects is good even in daylight. As for the wireless connection, it is possible to transfer photos wirelessly from the camera to the phone. A SnapBridge app is required that is available for both iOS and Android phones. The connection is quite simple. There are no complications. Everything on the test worked properly. As for the battery, it lasts for about 1,550 shots compared to the 1,200 shots with the D3400. In any case, we are satisfied with the results of one entry-level device. The D3500 uses a 24.2 megapixel sensor supported by a low-pass filter located in the front of the sensor, which allows you to capture more detail in the photo. In terms of quality, the photos are of course top-notch. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.